Hello and good morning from Iowa City, Iowa. We parked here and spent the night. We're just getting out of here. Heading all the way to Sidney, Nebraska today for the night. Let's go. Let's set up the navigation. We're going to navigate to Sidney, Nebraska. It's a little over 600 miles. It'll get us just short of Wyoming. Looks like it's calling for 4 charge stops. We'll see. Des Moines, Omaha, Grand Island, and North Platte. So that's just fine. All right, let's go find ourselves a McDonald's Scottish breakfast. Just leaving the hotel at 86%, which means we burned up 4% of our energy from the supercharger, which is predictable for the Sentry mode. So we're good. We're going to be driving through some rain for a while. I heard some lightning and thunder, or saw some lightning and heard some thunder. So there you go. Anyway, on the way to get a Scottish breakfast this morning.
In 500 feet, turn right onto Coral Bridge Avenue.
Yes, ma'am. Aye, aye. Heck, why am I driving? Just let the car do it.
Probably safer.
Yeah, it's probably safer at this rate. I've heard some folks say, full self-driving doesn't work in the rain. Well, you know what? Works just fine. If it's coming down where it's in buckets, you don't drive very well in the rain either. So you'll slow down, and that's what happens in FSD. A little lightning. That's cool. Looks like it's northwest of us here, so.
In 500 feet, turn left onto Commerce Drive.
All right, we'll do it.
Here it is.
Uh-oh.
Not lit well, the sign is.
The sign's not
Turn
lit.
left onto Commerce Drive.
We know what that means. Oh, look, the building's open. That's good. Maybe not quite open at 6. It's 5:54.
And if they're open, you get hot coffee.
Well, or we get nuttin'.
No coffee.
Yeah, that's right. You get nuttin'.
Sorry, buddy.
Wow, it sounds froggy today.
I know you.
What the heck? Yeah, we slept in really. I didn't get a chance to edit last night. I was just too tired. I went to set up the computer and I kept falling asleep, and I said, no, this is not going to make it. So we'll work it out. Now we're in the right of the 2 lefts, so the car will have to get its way over to the left to get into McDonald's. Let's see how all that works. See what it says here. You don't see this very often. So what that means is full self-driving is going to slow down a little bit and pay more attention, as best I can tell. So early, it's not even 6 o'clock.
Probably beating us to
We know what we're doing.
McDonald's.
We know what we're doing, but you know. Now let's see how this is all going
In
to work.
500 feet, turn left.
Yeah. I need to get over on the left here. There we go. That did that just fine.
Now turn left.
Do it. Okay, now I don't think it knows where McDonald's is, so I'm going to take over. I don't even know where McDonald's is. All right, the sign is red. Now it's green.
In 500 feet, your destination will be on the left.
Now it's blue. Oh, this is Express Wash. Hey, you need a wash?
Free water here on the car.
Well, see, that's the problem when it's 6 a.m. I thought, you know, that's really a weird McDonald's sign there,
We're
you
not
know?
getting much coffee in there.
Well, you might. Hold your cup out the window.
Get some of that.
Yeah. Well, okay, so let's see where we are. This is Casey's gas station.
I think it's around
There we
here.
go. Can't miss it now. Got enough lights and stuff.
Probably can't.
What do you want there?
Well, I'm going to have the usual. I tried to scarf a banana, but they didn't put in.
Oh, you're stealing bananas,
No,
huh?
it's no, it's a good one.
Oh, I see.
Oh, you're home.
That's it.
Thank you for choosing McDonald's. How can I help you?
Good morning.
Good morning.
I'd like 2 egg McMuffins.
2 egg McMuffins.
Yep. And
1 second.
and then I would like just the sandwiches. And then I would like a large coffee with 2 creams inside it.
Let me see here.
Just put coffee or put cream in with the coffee. Nothing special.
And you said a large coffee, and what was in that coffee?
2 creams.
Pull around to the second one before.
Wait, hold on.
I'm sorry.
I would like a senior coffee with 2 creams. That's for my senior friend.
Anything else?
No, that's good. Make sure there's 2 creams in there, okay?
And the senior coffee as well?
Yes, ma'am.
Pull around to the second window.
Thank you. Well, we're not the only ones that are tired this morning. What day is this?
Monday.
And so what does that make it? We've been on the road 5 days.
Yeah.
We left Tuesday.
Yeah.
Or maybe 6
7
days. Yeah,
6 days.
6 days. Jeez
It
Louise.
doesn't matter.
Wow. Anyway, we had to do a little work this morning. Their cream machine was bad, so they ended up giving us, no ABC in the windows. Can't do it. Got to put in a secret code of 1, 2, 3, 4, and then now we're ready to go. So let's move on out. Gonna put in the nav here, driving with my knee. Gonna put in the nav. We gotta go to Sydney. That's where we're going, right there. Okay, so let's let full self-driving do it. There we go. Take me to Sydney, Nebraska.
Now turn right onto Commerce Drive.
I got a little lightning going on here.
There's some flashing around.
Yeah. These stupid people. I'll call them
500 feet,
stupid
turn right
people.
onto
You're
Coral
supposed to
Gables
stop
Avenue.
at
Then
the
turn right
light,
to take
right?
the interstate
Well, they don't want to
west
stop.
route.
They just
Then
want to.
turn right onto Coral Gables
They
Avenue.
just want to keep right on going. So you just get to it there,
Hey, look at
Iowegian.
He's not gonna stop.
He didn't even stop. Look at that. Wow, he's really a good driver, that guy.
Now turn right to take the Interstate 80 west
Well,
route.
I shouldn't really bag on the guy. You know why? Because he's making our Social Security. He's probably on the way to work, right? And so there you go.
Yeah, if he drives like that, your insurance rates are going up.
Well, not mine. Well, yeah, maybe. It could be. All right, so today we're going to take it easy. It is raining pretty good, so we're just going to drive at 55 and arrive alive. So what's it say here? Yeah, we'll need to get over. It could be the lowest bidder here on the highway. They're going to want to get over. Let's hope it does. I think it'll do it last minute, maybe. She's coming down. Yeah, we're getting over now. We're just going to take it easy. If the lowest bidder made this road, then what happens is there's puddles in it. And if you hit it, you'll just hydroplane. I don't really want to do that. We're going through a gigantic cell, and if Greg brings up his navigation or his weather app, we can actually see it. So the question is, does full self-driving drive in the rain? You bet it does. Would it want to go faster? Yeah, like now it wanted to go faster. We're going to go back to 55. It wanted to drive 65, but I don't want to drive 65, so I just set it back down to 55 here. Once I'm on the highway with this version of software, I control it using the scrolly wheel. I can go up or down. So we're just going to take our time. We're going to drive out of this mess here. Oh yeah. So that's what we're going through right now. So we're just going to take our old time. In fact, it keeps putting me back to 65 because that's speed limit here. But there's hardly anybody on the road, and I'm just going to take my time. Hey, look, if I don't get to Wyoming, you guys are going to be upset. You won't get any videos. So, dang it, it keeps going to 65. Holy mackerel. I'm just going to take my time here. All right, we're going to have to get over, but it'll figure that out. All right, I'm going to put this phone down and pay more attention. We are now down the road a little bit here, and yes, we're driving FSD. Still raining, but not cats and dogs, just, I don't know, gnats and fleas. It's on FSD, it still says it's poor conditions, but that's SOP. That's standard operating procedure. We're now cruising down the road here, and it's just damp. And looks like we're coming into another storm up ahead. We were just checking out the superchargers. The nav sent us to a 250. There's a couple old 150s, and so it's sending us to the 250 in Des Moines, which is fine. That charges us up about 18% faster. Let's have a look around while I'm here. Yeah, farms and farms and farms. Looking out the front, you can see our next storm there, and it's coming up to the northeast. We're of course going to the west, and if you know your compass directions, that'll go back to our back right as we go by. So here's a fun fact. See the wind generators? Look close, you'll see the red lights flashing. You see that all those red lights flash exactly the same time. That's on purpose. People complained of the asynchronous nature of the lights, and therefore they wanted them all to flash at one time. We are back in it. Looks like we're going through another chunk of this stuff, running FSD. And it'll probably get worse before it gets better. Yeah, the autopilot's lowered its speed to 65, and as you can see, or not, you can't see a lot, but autopilot's driving along just fine. If you look at the lines on the road, it seems nice and stable, and we're just going through all this muck that Greg saw there, and yep, still on autopilot. We are still on autopilot. I slowed down to 60 because it's really coming down. And I may slow down again, but autopilot wants to drive at 65. So there you go. We are getting close to the supercharger in Des Moines. 6.1 miles, 8.7 total. And I got a bunch of folks coming on. We'll get over and get a quick charge and down the road. It's one of our 4 predicted charges today.
Now take exit 135 on the right.
Come on. You got it. It was a fat double line, or a fat single line. It didn't want to cross it.
Street.
All right, we're off. Supercharger's just around the corner. I know I'm talking to the video.
Now turn right onto Northwest 2nd Street.
Greg's sleeping this morning.
Paying attention to the navigation.
Alright, you can go now. There we go. And away we go. I think
In
We gotta get
500
off.
feet, turn left
Not
onto
here.
Northwest 50th Place.
But we have to make a left across
Now
the
turn
thing
left
here.
onto Northwest 50th Place.
Alright, there they are. That's going to be interesting. I can't stop in the road, so I'm going to take over here. Get my fanny out of the road. I had to pull into the island to get out of the road and line of traffic here. What are you shaking your head for?
Steady stream of traffic.
Oh, well, yeah, everybody's going to work. They're making your Social Security.
Well, that's all right. Nice to have a little break.
Yeah.
Got a traffic light back there.
Eventually, they'll run out of them. I hope. Gee.
Yeah.
Well, maybe not.
Maybe not.
Well, that's what all the acceleration's for, see? Maybe I can get in
After
behind
this
this
guy,
guy. Yeah, I think
He
so.
doesn't slow down.
I know. Gee whiz. All right,
Now you
boys.
got it.
Holy mackerel.
Yeah, and if you
Now
just
your
carry
destination
on.
is on the left.
All right, we are at the Come and Go gas station. Looks like there is a 8 stall here. Yep. It's an old Model S, silver one of all things. And we'll pull into here. Let's see which one. I guess we'll just do this one right here. Park like a knucklehead here. Well, let's just let it do it. We'll do this and start. Let's just see what it does. I hope that I lined it up for it. Yep, get your fanny in there. There we go. Yep. Looky there. Awesome. Okay, so let's have a look at our trip data. Yeah, so far we're at 1,266 miles on this trip, 381 kilowatt hours at a rate of 301. All this rain drives up the amount of efficiency. All right, let's get plugged in. We're at 36%. This is the 8 stall version 3 here in the gas station here in kind of north central Des Moines, Iowa. It's a Come and Go. And there's restrooms and stuff inside. Works out okay. We are charged. The car is calculating. And our next stop will be Omaha, Nebraska. And it looks like we arrive with about 15% so far. It's about 35 minutes. There we go. Now we're good.
Now turn right onto Northwest 50th Place.
19% on arrival. Let's unplug and hit the road. Enabled FSD, pulling out on the road here. We stopped behind the line. We're going to pull up just a little here. Wait till the traffic is gone. Tell you what, everybody's heading to work today. That's a good thing. Are you happy?
I'm really happy.
That's right, because they're all paying our Social Security. That's
More
pretty
of them
dang
should
good.
be working.
All right, we're looking good here now. The car's going. Here we go.
In 500 feet, turn right to take the Interstate 35 South ramp. Now turn right to take the Interstate 35 South ramp.
All right.
80 West.
All right, go, go, go. Well, it's got cars here behind us. And are they stopping or are they going? All right, here we go. We're off like a dirty shirt. Beep, beep. Okay, now we'll start looking here to get on the highway. Yep, we're clear. Signal on. And up on the highway. And look at that. That is blue sky ahead of us. That is a good deal.
I think we're with any luck.
Yeah. I bumped the speed to 5 over here. We are just leaving Des Moines. Next stop will be Omaha, Nebraska. We'll stop and get a little juice. Looks like hour and 50 minutes, 126 miles. Yes, running autopilot. Dang, look at this. It is blue from sky to sky here now that we've got all those clouds out of the way. Got some great energy being generated here. Number of megawatts. Can't complain. Just past Adair. This is a hill. You don't find too many of them out here in the Midwest. And whatever they do have a hill, they put these wind generators on them. Might as well generate some electrons day and night. Man, what a nice day. Gee whiz, 68 degrees, and it's just awesome. Blue sky still, just tooling down the road here. 57 miles to the supercharger. Oh, 63 miles to the supercharger. We're getting there. We are now 31 miles from the supercharger in Omaha. The battery's preconditioning. We have 4 miles now to the supercharger. It's
Now
gonna do
take
it.
exit 448 on the right.
Yes, that's correct.
In 1,000 feet, turn right onto South 84th Street.
Well, you do it. There's only one lane and it's in the right. Are you confused now? Yes.
Now
That's
turn right
okay.
onto South 84th Street.
She got confused, thinking maybe it was a double righty. I don't think there is. Huh? She's not confused. She knew this was a double righty, but the other lane was going to the left. So there you go. So she was fine again. I second guessed incorrectly yet again. FSD knows way more than me. Looks like 0.8 miles now. Looks over in this shopping center up here. Westgate
Now
Plaza.
turn left onto Frederick Street.
Be here.
Yeah, that it is. All right, nice turn. Okay, looks like the supercharger's up and away.
In 500 feet, turn right.
Oh, it's Hy-Vee. I saw a truck up there. That's just fine. Hy-Vee's good. Get some lunch or
Now
something.
Yep.
turn right.
Right here.
Yep, it's right here. Let's see if it turns that way.
Now your destination is on the left.
Yeah, it does. We'll go around this guy here. All right. We're gonna go ahead and take over. And it looks like it's version 3. So we're just gonna see if we can put it in the rear here. Come on. We're here. Oh, come on. There it is. We'll do this and this. There we go. Might as well let it complete the parking maneuver. Got Greg's white shirt. We can't see squat. And my white shirt. You can't see squat.
That's
That's right. Get your ugly mug out of there. 1410, 429, and 304. We arrived with 15%, just fine. Let's get hooked up. We are charged. Look at that, 90, or make that 22% on arrival and 90% in the battery. We got talking to Chesley. Chesley is brand new Model X. Absolutely beautiful car. We got her some points, and she absolutely loves it. So a shout out to Chesley. All right, I think we're ready to go. Is anything you need here there, Greg?
No, we're all good to go.
All right, 2 hours, 137 miles to, where the heck are we going?
I don't know.
Let's see. Oh, Grand Island.
Now turn left onto South 90th Street.
Let's hit it. Just leaving the supercharger here at Omaha. There's a couple of them. This is, not sure what the name of it is, but Nav brought us here. Back on FSD, we had a wonderful talk with Chesley. She just bought a Model X, actually primo condition, and we discovered she needed the trailer hitch box, so she's going to try to get that.
Feet, turn right onto South 84th Street.
We're on the way. I think we're going to make our way back to Interstate 80 and then down the highway here.
Now turn right onto South 84th Street.
Grand Island is 137 miles, so we arrived with 21% energy in the tank here. All right. Not seeing anybody. Go, go, go. Well, she's cautious. Here comes another fast one. All right. Okay, now watch it go. Oh, good. They didn't even have a signal. You must have had to pay extra for that. Yeah, it looks like we go across, I think it's just maybe a railroad bridge or a highway. River. Oh, it's a river.
Now take the Interstate 80 West ramp on the right.
Okay, we'll do it. And up the ramp we go. Yep. Alright, here we are. And enable full self-driving. There we go. Let's get us over. The guy in the Mustang behind me was pushing me along, so I had to spank him a little bit.
In 1 mile, keep left to stay on Interstate 80 West toward Lincoln.
Right, 1 mile. Just out of Omaha. Hey, do you think it's the shock absorber, or do you think it's the balance in the tire? Watch that tire. Yeah, that's not good. It's probably complaining, man, this is a piece of crap car. It vibrates all over the place. Wow. Go, go, go. So if you've ever wondered what's out here in Nebraska, you're looking at it. Let's have a look around. We're just tooling down the highway. We're running 80. This is 80 here. We're 12 miles from the supercharger, and it's running fine. Got 28% in the battery and 23% on the rival. We're good.
Now turn right onto South US Highway 281.
We're off the highway. I don't know how much traffic we have. Maybe a little, maybe none. I don't see anything. Well, I do too. I see one car. It's all right. It's out there a ways. It's in the other lane.
1,000 feet, turn left onto Westwood River Road.
Woodwicker. Oh, Wood River.
Now turn left onto Westwood River Road.
Yeah, there's a caboose and a tank here. Look at that. Yeah, they usually have that here. Yeah, it has to go with the Bosselman thing. I'm not sure.
Now turn left onto Bosselman Avenue.
Yeah, it's an M60 tank. How about that? I think it might be a patent. I think it's
In
an
500
M60.
feet,
Yeah.
your destination will be on the right.
Look at that. I want one of those. All right, well, the superchargers are just up ahead. This is the supercharger. It's a version 2. And I thought they were going to install another one, but it's okay. We're going to just plug in here. Hole is here. That's probably okay. Maybe I gotta go back just a hair more. Let's go back just. Okay, we're good now. Okay, let's have a look here. 1,549 miles, 478 kilowatt hours used at a rate of 308. Arrived with 22. We got to get charged and head to Sydney, I think. No, Grand Island. No. Somewhere. Ogallala, maybe? I don't know. Anyway, let's get charged. We are connected, 143 kW, version 2. And it says 25 minutes. So we'll let it charge. Let's figure out where we're going. Nav says North Platte. All right. We are at Grand Island. This is an 8-stall version 2, 150 kW. It's in the parking lot of the Bosselman Travel Center. It's relatively close to the highway. Inland is more hotels, stuff like that. So this is what it is. Not a bad place. They're better, but I'm glad to have it. We are charged 75%, looks like 17 on arrival. 136 miles to go. Let's hit it. Just leaving the Bosselman Travel Center. We've got 18% on arrival here. And yes, we're getting tired.
Now turn right onto South US Highway 281.
Do it. Yeah. So if you want to stay at a hotel, if you keep going back behind me over the river, there's a whole pile of hotels there. So it's not a bad place. It's kind of a river strewn area, not a marsh,
In
but
1,000 feet, take the Interstate 80 West ramp on the right.
But just rivers kind of running everywhere. Here's another one. So anyway, there you go. We're just getting back on the highway.
Now take the Interstate 80 West ramp on the right.
$135 miles to go. And then one more charge and then on to Sydney. Let's hit it. 75 here. We've been running 4 over. Should be good. Run this up to 60 or make that 80. Very good. Let's go. Gotta go. We are hundreds of miles to the west. When we look around, exactly the same as it was hundreds of miles back. That's the Platte Valley for you here in Nebraska. Yes, I'm really dragging. I had to crack open the sugar-free Red Bull. It's okay, it's mostly caffeine and vitamin B. But it's okay, it does an okay job. Keep me going here for another few hours. Looks like an hour and 35 to the next charge stop, and then probably an hour or so in the last charge stop. We'll be good, and we'll be in Sydney. Just tooling down the road. This is construction. We're both on the same direction. In other words, this is the westbound. We got cars going east and westbound on it. Anyway, it's, I don't know how long it's going to go. It's going to go a ways. Our next stop at Supercharger is a place called North Platte. It's version 3. It's reported to be a whopping 60 miles. We're 31 miles from North Platte. We'll be there in 27 minutes. We get a charge and head to Sydney. Let's do a look around. We're here in the Platte Valley. Running over bumps.
Take exit 177 on the right.
We are off the highway here.
In 1,000 feet, take the US 83 North ramp on the right toward North Platte. Now take the US 83 North ramp on the right.
Fort Cody. Yeah, there you go. Oh, I know where we're at. I think. No, I don't. Anyway, a lot of traffic coming. We're going to stop here. FSD's going to wait. A couple, 2, 3 cars. Nope. You can't go. But you can go now. All right. Good one. Looking at the nav here, I think that's what it might be.
In 1,000 feet, turn right onto East Luddite Street. Then your destination will be on the right.
Luddite Street. Oh, yeah. Hey, there's Runza.
There you are.
Yep, there's the Supercharger.
There you are.
Supercharger's on the other side there of the trailer there, I think. No, sorry. It's over to the right. My mistake. Anyway, it's in the thing of Runza, so we'll get hooked up there. It looks like there's a Rivian charging.
Now turn right onto East Leda Street.
Leda Street, yeah. Leda. That's like Geta. If you know, you know. Okay, I'm gonna stop this. We'll go here. All right. Okay, this is version 3. We will just back into 2C here. There we go. All right, let's check our thing here on our trips. 1,686, 526 kilowatt hours at a rate of 312. Let's get hooked up here. We're just leaving the Supercharger here. Looks like 22% in the battery on arrival in Sydney, which is just fine. 117 miles.
500 feet, take the Interstate 80 West ramp on the right.
No, not this one.
Now take the Interstate 80.
Wrong one. And we'll get on here. Come on, buddy. 49 miles an hour ain't cutting it. It's 80 miles an hour up here. Holy mackerel. 60 miles an hour. Come on, really? All right, there we go. Set up for 80. We're good to go. We continue westbound on Interstate 80, running full self-driving, 58 miles to the exit, and we're just cruising along. We have Kyle Connor style. It busts me if I don't pay attention. We have Kyle Connor style windows. They're absolutely filthy, but it's okay. We're getting there. 57 miles to go. Let's have a look around. We are 10 miles from our off-ramp here, and just running autopilot. Yeah, it looks like maybe some rain out there in the distance. If we look over here, doesn't look like anything. If we look over here, it's a berm, but there's nothing. Yeah, so there you go. This is Mobile down Interstate 80. We made it. Yes, we did. Let's have a look here. We arrived with 26%, and not bad. And I think we're good to go. Let's look at our trip meter. So far this trip is 1,805 miles. 567 kilowatt hours. That's 0.567 megawatt hours used at a rate of 3.14. We arrived with 26%. Let's get plugged in here. We are connected. Look at that, 145 kW, and we're good to go. So let it go. It says 35 minutes, but it's to the 90%. What we're going to do here. What are we going to do? We are going to head off. So let's do something. Let's look at the supercharger in, let's see, where is it? Cheyenne. Let's just for fun. And then, of course, we have the supercharger in Laramie. That's even further. Let's see here. Lusk, been there. There we go. There's Laramie. So this is a long hike. It's 152 miles through the mountains, and it's very windy. And it says we'll need to charge for 35 minutes still. So I don't know. I think what we'll do, we'll charge to 80%. And the reason we're going to do that is we're going to probably end up going to Cheyenne and get some juice. This allows us to charge tonight, and then what'll happen is we use some of that energy in the Sentry mode, and then right now we're at minus 13. It's 100 miles. If we charge to 200 miles tonight, I think we'll be good. We'll go to Cheyenne, top up a little bit, and head out. See, the problem is tonight the battery is going to cool down. And if I allow it to cool down in the morning when I plug it in, it's not going to charge. So if I charge it to, say, 80% or 85% tonight, what'll happen is I'll have enough energy to get to Cheyenne. I may have enough energy to get all the way to Laramie, but we'll see. We'll stop in Cheyenne, get a little juice, and then go on to Laramie. Meanwhile, on the trip from here to Cheyenne, I'll warm up the battery so when we get in Cheyenne, it'll be nice and warm and charge quickly. That's the plan. So let's see what this 10 minutes it says. So what we'll do is we'll just shut that off, and we will set this to 85. We'll just set it to 85%. Okay. And when it gets to 85%, we're going to the hotel.